Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are going to talk about the update. We just got an update to the beta branch. So first thing I notice is our at least locomotives are not flipped over, not crashed, not in an absolute emergency state of re-rail. So things I can there is an update post on Steam about the update specifics. Most of it is the for the beta. The old rolling stock has been converted to work with the beta spline. So, or at least that's what it says. So I don't really have any beta track out on this setup. But as you can see, the build menu has changed. So it is all beta building now. Oops. And just checking on the fact that none of the cars are flipped. This one we do have the, I guess that one section of beta of track. I don't know if I could get something to run down it or not. Things I have noticed so far is dev speed is gone. As you can see right there, so no more dev speed. The spawn point has been adjusted now, so it is the new splines. As you can see, they are the buried rail, which did apparently kick them all the way back to here. So this is our new starting point. All of this looks like it was deleted and can be built in now however we want it, and it looks like it deleted it up through the switches to where you started laying before. So there's that. I do have multiple save spots, so I looked at one of my other save spots where I had started laying the beta track from before, and I loaded it in and it runs really choppy, like probably move like this: stop, move, stop, move, stop, move, stop. So that's what that one's doing. So after picking through my save spots, this one, which is the current save spot we've been working on, runs smooth. It just does not have any of the beta track. So a little heads up there. I don't know how much that's going to affect things, being this is the only beta track on this particular layout. So heads up there, because like I said, the one we laid beta track out to the refinery and out to the sawmill, and loading that one in, it runs really choppy. I was gonna switch to that because we already had some track laid, so I figured we could just do some stuff with some locomotives, but not going to be messing around with that save spot because it's just not running smooth. So we'll see what happens as we kick in some of the new track here, see if they put the Glenbrook in here, or no, that did not make the game yet. So okay, I wonder if, I suppose I could walk out that way and see, have that bridge. So if I delete the old track off of the top of that new track and see what happens when the locomotive rolls down that, if it'll rail onto the new stuff or what. Be interesting now that we just kind of emptied out the yard for this one, that I do have a save spot right before I started emptying out the yard. So the yard is full, which I did look at that save spot. It's running smooth, and everything is in the yard, so it may be actually easier to use that save spot and then build new. I'm not sure. That I'll have to figure out. Kind of excited that we got an update. I mean, this one looks like it's basically the spline update that we had expected. So, well, here I think the majority of us kind of accepted that it was going to be a while before this would hit even the beta branch, that we had all kind of just backpedaled to playing what we had, enjoying it. Here it looks like we now got that update. So, interested to see how it all goes. Now that we're really going to have to get in and lay the new splines and can really make a new judgment on the splines, now that we will be able to put cars and or rolling stock and locomotives on it. It's going to be interesting to see if they can derail now, because there is a re-rail was also announced, that there is now a way to rail or re-rail onto the new splines. So maybe that was what was kind of holding up the mix. Who knows? I'm not sure. Still don't know if that means we can derail on the new splines, or if we are still kind of invincible trains. So that'll be interesting to see. I think the quickest way, well, I guess I could have just built a track anywhere, but I didn't have to run. I need somewhere where there's a locomotive anyway. Where are we coming up on this thing? Show me the map. Okay. Whatever. Taking a walk through the woods. Schmoozing about the update. Gotta be honest, it's a really good sign to see that this update came out like this and this quick. So now we can really enjoy the new splines. I'm looking forward to it quite a bit. It'd be nice to finally relay all of this track and stuff. We were going to do it anyway, so now the fact that we can do it maybe with a better system and really start getting familiar with the new system is going to be great. We've played with it just a touch, which gets us going. I still have to kind of work out the whole grid layout thing in the way that I do the things, because I still haven't laid enough of it to become familiar with that stuff really. But I definitely did like playing around with it, and it definitely lays faster. So relaying this stuff will be what it is. I figure I want to zoom over here, and the one thing I'm interested in, and because it's on that downhill grade and stuff, so if we just delete that track that's right on top of that other track, I'm interested to see how that's going to interact. If that'll just drop it down. Here's where I'm talking about. So because okay, if we go in here, demolish. See, that track was literally just laid right on top, which it didn't look too bad sitting in there with the way that it's set in. It almost looked, you couldn't even really tell there was another set underneath it. But so the wonder is, oh, why did that happen? I know why that happened. Because you deleted a rail and it's attached to the bridge. Dig it. Okay, so that's going to change things. It's not like it's a big deal. I mean, okay, whatever. So we'll go up there and drop the rest of the rail, or the bridge back in quick, just to get it down. Ooh, that's going to change things there. Deleting rail will now delete the whole bridge work, too. So that's going to be something to think about. I mean, obviously, with the new splines, you're not going to have to worry about taking, like, the rail off the top. But if you're standing on it, like we were right there, well, then there you go, right? So you have to be a little more careful picking this off. Because if you extra click, you're going to get the, there we go. That should take care of our experiment here. Anyway, it looks like those line up pretty good. So we should just be able, who knows? I'm not going to say we should just be able to anything. Maybe we can just drop right on to that rail, which, whatever, this is long enough to feed the experiment. So, kind of got a little long into the experiment with the run over here. But like I said, I was excited about the update, so I figured I would jump on, turn around, and take a look at something. And this is... the first thing that comes to mind is railing to the new rails, and how is all that going to work? I don't have anything that's not sort of a hassle up here. What's the easiest way? What's over there? You're already on that track, so whatever you are, you're gonna be the one. Oh sure, it's oil. Well, whatever. It's either gonna be a train wreck or it's gonna go right on there, and then it's no big deal. I wonder how this is gonna work out. Alright, brakes are off. Grab some wood. Chuck in the wood. There we go. Nice fire up. I don't think it was doing that at one point. This is one thing somebody pointed out to me at one point. I don't remember when or where, but that this door historically, maybe this opens the wrong way. Like it used to. That's why on the old Class 70 it used to open this way. And somehow, like, that's actually historically accurate. Oop, let's get the brake off. And this new door is not. I don't know if that's true. I am not a historian. Anybody knows, feel free to put that in the comments down below. But that's what I hear. Not that I don't think it matters to me in the slightest way which way the door goes, and maybe it could have been here or there different, but that might be why it hits the frame, because that's not apparently the way. Apparently they open like the same. They both open the same for different reasons. I don't know. Whatever. Somebody was just talking to me about it, so I brought it up. Alright, realistically, I just want to see what happens when these roll back. Suppose they probably could have gone faster, but they are just kind of rolling back at a nice, gentle little pace here, so. Good looking loco. This is about the closest thing I have to a normal use yard is up here, where you actually probably see the most locomotives together on a normal basis. I always kind of like coming out here for that reason alone. I like pulling into the stops when there's multiple other locomotives there. Just something about it that's pretty cool, I think. Alright, I want to see what happens here though. So I'm gonna dish. No dev speed. That's really messing with me, because now I'm used to kind of turbo running. Alright, here we go. Whatever. If it's a train wreck, it's a train wreck. I don't like how I don't have the bridge finished though, because I don't have any great way to stop this thing. Oh, I'm stuck in the car. Figures. I can't just stand back there and look at it, because it's starting to pick up way too much speed. It's going to be a train wreck if it doesn't work. Well, it must have just transferred right over, right? Check that out. Bang. It certainly did. Dropped right on there. Alright. Well, so there we go. We're just going to have to finish the bridge down, and for all that matters, there you go. it's going to be a piece of cake re-rail and stuff. You're just going to be able to run a new spline into an old spline and drive it right on it. No problem. I mean, ooh, sorry. Huh. But that's, I mean, yeah, right. I mean, that's what we effectively did right here. And I wouldn't see why that's not going to work everywhere else. So there we go. It's going to be a one problem solved. Just run them right over. Nice. So I just figured we'd turn around and talk about it, show it. We got the update. The new splines are all in here. Even notice there is a 90-degree crossover and turntable. The switch points, you can now switch between which section will grab onto a rail. I think it was the 2 and the 8 number keys. But again, that's in the Steam post to check for sure. All of the different colored bridges are added. The new bridges and the walls and the old bridges that we're familiar with. Looks like we did get straight just groundwork and the bare rail. So if you still wanted to lay, I don't know if this lays old school. I guess we could jump and check real quick. Take a look at this, see how, okay, so nope, that lays on the new. If you do just want to lay bare rail, otherwise you have it attached to the groundwork, or you have just groundwork. So there you are. The new spline update has finally hit the beta, and hopefully that gets people excited, energized, and back at it. So I know it has for me. I'm really excited to relay the track and have a whole new playthrough kind of experience, but yet we still have all the stock, all the money, and everything has now been converted over. So the existing rolling stock will now work with the new splines. So hope that gets everybody out there and enjoying the new beta, and we will call that one an episode. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Catch you on the next one.